Hi, my name is Kendra Washington. Hi, the initiative is a process by which citizens can propose new laws or amendments to existing laws directly. It involves collecting certain number of signatures for eligible voters to place a proposal law on the ballot. If the required number of signatures is obtained, the proposed law is voted on by the electorals during the election. Referendum is a direct vote in which the entire electorate is invited to either approve or reject a particular proposal, such as new laws or constitutional amendments. Referendum can be initiated by the government, in some cases by citizens with petition. In initiatives, citizens or advocacy groups develop a proposed law or constitutional amendment. They create a petition outline the details of the initiative. The petition often includes specific number of signatures for eligible voters to qualify for consideration. Supporters of the initiative gather the required number of signatures. Signatures are typically collected within a specific time frame. The collected signatures are then submitted to the relevant election authorities for verification. If submitted signatures meet the required criteria, the initiative is approved for the ballot. Referendum. The government, typically the legislator or executive branch, decides to hold a referendum on a specific issue. The government drafts a proposal or question to be presented by the voters. In some cases, citizens or advocacy group may initiate referendum by collecting signatures. Like the initiative process, there may be a requirement for a certain number of signatures to trigger a referendum. The referendum question is included on the ballot during a scheduled election or a special referendum election. The pros of the initiative is helps empower citizens to directly participate in the legislation process, allowing them to propose laws, amendments. Initiative provides for citizens to address issues that may be overlooked or ignored by the elected representatives. The cons of the initiatives are citizens may not always have comprehension information about the complexity of proposed laws, leading to uninformed decisions. Initiative can be influenced or funded by well-financed interest groups, skewing the legislation agenda. Referendum allows citizens to directly participate in decision-making, particularly on the crucial issues such as the constitutional amendments or major policy changes. Governments can use referendum to seek public approval for a specific decision, making some accountable to the electorate. Cons. Voters making decisions based on emotions rather than carefully consideration. The complexity of it is some issues is not a simple yes or no vote. Referendum may suffer from a low voter turnout, potentially skewing the results and not fully representing the public views. The direct democracy as outlined in the Arizona Constitution. The Arizona Constitution vests legislative power in the people, stating that the power of the initiative is reserved to the qualified electors. And that's Article 5, Part 1. The Constitution explicitly provides for the initiative process, allowing citizens to propose laws and amendments. The section outlining the signature requirement for the initiative specifying the percentages of qualified electorals needed to qualify a measure of the ballot. The Constitution allows legislatures to submit any measures to the people for approval or rejection through the initiative process. The Constitution provides the referendum process, allowing citizens to refer legislative measurement to the ballot for approval or rejection. This section specifies the emergency measure enabled by the legislature that may be referred to the people for approval or rejection. Initiative and referendum uphold the principle of popular by allowing citizens to exercise legislation power directly. By providing citizens with the power to initiate laws and challenges legislation decisions, Arizona Constitution established a system of checks and balances, ensuring that the government remains accountable for the electorate. Initiative and referendum enable citizens to address issues they find important by prompting more responsive and representative issues. While a specific detail may vary, the inclusion of the initiative by referendum in the Arizona Constitution reflects a commitment to direct democracy, emphasizing the importance of citizens' direct involvement in shaping the laws and policies that the government states.